Hey guys, it's Adrian, and I look different now. So yeah, it's been a few months, almost a year. Um, the videos I put out just now were from summer 2025. It's now spring 26. So when I got back from the place I was recording in, which by the way I know the echo, I got a comment about that. The microphone wasn't the problem there, it was the echo of the room. And I guess the microphone picked that up too, so it could also be on the microphone, but I'm pretty sure that issue won't be happening, not now anyway. Nevertheless, I have two titles here. You can't really see, but video 3 and 4 I'll be covering today. Yeah, I look a lot older. It's the facial hair, but um, I'm still 19. A lot's happened since then. I got in kind of a rut as soon as I got back from the place. I think that's what I was supposed to say, but then I went in on the microphone instead. I was supposed to continue with YouTube when I got back. That was the plan. And then I just stopped. I just went and did all the bad habits, didn't do anything productive, didn't really have a source of income. Not like I kind of have one now, but now we're closer to it than before. This was the whole of fall, like from September to December. It was just like that whole period was just not it. The reason I'm a bit more quiet is because there are people sleeping in the other rooms. A lot's happened. Recently, I picked myself back up. Well, me, Jesus, really, but you know, I started doing more productive stuff again, and recently I started editing the videos I hadn't edited yet, and that's what you've seen recently. One of them blew up, well, went viral. It got about 140 plus views, which to me is viral. Maybe not to anybody else. For my channel, that's quite a lot. It's the most views I've gotten on this channel from a normal video. Today I'll talk about the name change. I used to go by blackpillslayer. On my profile picture it still says that, but the channel name is now just my name. And I'll also be talking about why looks matter to others, why your looks matter to others. The sad truth, yeah. So I'll talk more about what happened during that time, I guess, in future videos if you guys want to see that. Right now there's not much of a fan base, but I getting the glimpse that more people are joining this place, like something is being created, some not echo chamber or cult, but like some type of community is being built as we speak. This is just a side note. I don't use as many notes on the videos. I just kind of go by key points and then just freestyle, because I'd say that's more authentic. Right here, this whole thing is from one video, and this is for two videos, but I'll be covering both in this one. So why looks matter to others? I'm guessing this fan base will be built on dudes, mostly males. And for guys, especially girls, value the looks, um, in the sense that others see you how you see yourself and what you value about yourself. You know what I mean? Like, is Lionel Messi, is he known for his looks or for his football skills? For being basically the best player? Being the best player. Now, I don't know what he values, but what he displays is that he values the football and his skills on football. And that's what people see in him. They don't see, oh, he's short or whatever. Now, they do that because I guess height plays a role in the game, but they mostly see him as a player. And what you see yourself as is basically what others will see in you, like girls and stuff. Because I know guys, that's what we care about, right? Obviously, we do care about what guys think. Girls, we care a little bit more about what they think. So what you value in yourself is what others value. Like, if you talk about your hair constantly, that's all they'll see when they see you. They're like, oh, you did something to your hair. Oh, what do you think about your hair today? Does it look better now? Oh, your hair looks kind of weird now. Like, but if they see you don't really value your hair that much, I kind of do, but I'm working on that. If they see you don't care about that stuff, then they won't really care if it looks bad or not. Because if you don't put value in it, they don't really put value in it either. And a tip for that would be to control what you value and what others then automatically value. Put the value in things that are unconditional. That's something I've seen on YouTube. This guy that I watch, his name's Dr. Aziz. He talks about like confidence and stuff. In one video, he talked about conditional worth, conditional value, things that you put value into, which inspired me to make this point. He says, if you put value onto conditional things, then you'll never really be satisfied. Now, I don't know if he said you'll be satisfied, but he talks about that. He says that you shouldn't put value into things that are conditional, that can change in a matter of like minutes, you know? Like, this looks pretty okay now, right? Boom, it doesn't look as great now, right? And automatically my day's ruined, you know? If I put value into how the hair looks. Shouldn't put value into things that are temporary or conditional or material or worldly, if you want to get really spiritual, because it can change, and when that changes, your whole identity changes, and then how people see you will change, and it'll be a whole chaotic. Put your value onto things like, for example, your relationship with God. That's not really conditional. It doesn't really change no matter what you do. Things like, well, that's really about it. There's not many things in this world that are unconditional.
I forgot to mention relationships, those things you can make unconditional, because if you love these people, then you have an unbreakable bond with them. So
even things like the gym can be bad to put your worth into, because if you don't go to the gym one day, suddenly you're not the gym guy which you thought you were, and which you've made others think of yourself. So when you don't go anymore, then it's like suddenly I'm not me. I'm not Adrian anymore because I don't go to the gym. I didn't go to the gym for one day. It's kind of, you know, the value is kind of fragile. Your identity is kind of fragile when you put your worth onto conditional stuff. So as Dr. Aziz said, you gotta unhook the worth onto these conditional things. I've made a whole list up there on things that I've put my value in that are conditional, and I'm on the path to kind of rewire my brain so that my values come from things like my relationship with God, like just me being me no matter what happens. I don't know. I'm figuring that out, but just aligning myself with God, having trust in Him and stuff. One thing I like to say is, as soon as I feel myself putting my value onto something and like bumming myself out when it's not going well and not a conditional thing, I kind of just pray about it and be like, I say to myself, I trust God more than my circumstance. I think I got that from Pastor Johnny Chang. He's a Christian guy on YouTube. I watch him too. Very, very good. I read his devotionals on email. So essentially, that's that point. You have put your value onto your looks. Nobody else. The black pill obviously amplified it. Well, not amplified. It could have also built it, but it's built on that. On you being chronically online for all those years watching the black pill stuff and the looks maxing trends, and you put the value onto looks. That's simultaneously gonna make girls, well, we care about the girls, right? And also guys, put your looks as valuable because you've done it to yourself. You value your looks. You value your looks. Girls and guys will also value your looks, and when they don't look so good, when you've been eating a bit of pizza, when you look a little bit more bloated, when you haven't gone to the gym, then you aren't valued as much. If you don't value that stuff, if you learn not to value your looks anymore like that, not as much, obviously, enough to stay groomed and cleaned, I mean, I'm trying not to value my looks as much, and that's why I haven't really worried about it too much. Still value it, of course. I mean, it's been years of black pill stuff, so it's gonna take a while to get away. If you don't value it like that, you can never really be unsatisfied. You can never really dislike yourself. You can never really have a bad day, I guess. Even things like if my parents are being nice or not, if the girl I like message me today, if you put value onto those things, like, you can only really have a good day if they're giving you compliance. If not, you're bummed out for the whole day, right? Until something good happens with that situation, and then you're happy for a little bit, And my life's kind of been like that now that I think about it for a while. I don't ever want it to be like that again, I don't want that for you either, so you basically black pilled yourself, and you can unblack pill yourself too. I wouldn't say that it's a 1-to-1 ratio on this, but it might take as much time to unblack pill yourself as it took to black pill yourself. Like, if you've become an incel over the span of 2 years, it might take 2 years, give or take, to unincel your mind, yourself, your identity. So yeah. So don't rush. Don't think that you're gonna get results instantly, because you won't. I still haven't. I'm still not where I want to be. I still haven't unblack pilled myself, but I'm substantially less black pilled now than I used to be. Thanks to a bunch of influencing too, of course. But, just by not watching that stuff, not being on social media and things. Basically taking a dopamine detox. That's what I talked about in the video with, what was it? The one about noise. And now the next video is about the name change, which I'll talk about now too. I'll talk more about why the looks matter to others thing more in the future when I have a bit more experience, a bit more understanding to the subject, because this is still new to me too. But I picked up a few things. That's what I've told you today. So the name change, my friends suggested it, and I don't want to be called the blackpillslayer on the streets if we get to that level, which I will. Because remember, I'm being ambitious here. Yeah. So this is just my name I'm putting on the channel. If this becomes my channel, like, and not only the channel where I talk about black pill stuff, because right now I'll just be talking about things of this nature, and then when the community's built, I might do some other things, because it's not only black pill, but it's also just that whole general spectrum of value and looks and pursuit and purpose, you know? Uh, one of my pointers is, can you see that? Tell them the truth. Well, which is what I'm doing now. The name change is just, my friend suggested it. I thought it was good. Changed my name. Okay, the next one is why you still have your profile pic unless you change it. Well, I still have it because I haven't changed it. I said, explain the future of the channel. Well, the future of the channel will be similar to what I've posted, but it'll be better, I think. I've gotten a liking for editing, as you've seen in my latest videos. They've been a bit more enthusiastic, a bit more memes, a bit more music in there. Maybe it'll become a passion, who knows? My friend also wants to edit for me at the moment, so you know, it might change the style, see which one works more. I bet his will work more because he knows more about the um, you know, the modern video editing that gets the views, you know, the super duper stimulating ones. I don't know if I want that, but I like the editing that I've made. I'm pretty sure the editing I've made will grow a fan base that is like me. Thank you guys for watching. It's almost been 20 minutes of recording. Wow. I missed this. Also not too much because I've been doing other stuff too. I've been Adrian.